A seed is all you need. Unless a kernel of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it remains only a single seed. But if it dies, it produces many seeds. This biblical quote describes the seed and sacrifice of transformation needed for your vision and plans to become a reality. Why do you start and stop businesses? Why do your plans falter before they begin? The reasons might be simpler than you think. They could be things you have neglected or aspects you have never considered. I'll break this down for you, and by the end of this video, you'll have the essential knowledge for proper growth and total transformation. Looking through the lens of the earlier quote, I will show you the characteristics of a seed and how they relate to your success. When a farmer wants to grow a type of fruit, the first thing the farmer does is sow the seed. Essentially, sowing the seed means taking the first step towards your result. In simpler terms, it means to start. As simple as this may seem, many people don't understand what it means to start. When you have an idea, a plan, or a goal, the first thing you must do is start. Absolutely nothing happens without starting. A farmer has no right to complain about a seed not growing if he hasn't sown it into the ground. Thinking is not starting. Planning is not starting. These things are great, but you must start. Your seed must be sown to grow. Let's examine how the seed is sown. First, it falls to the ground. When you start something, it may seem small. Initially, it might not look like you have much influence, and it might feel like you've taken a step back. But I assure you, no fruitful tree emerges without a seed falling to the ground and appearing insignificant at first. Second, the seed is buried. It doesn't just fall, it's covered with dirt. And not just a shallow layer. For a seed to develop strong roots, the farmer must dig a deep hole and plant the seed. This means you must be ready to delve deeply into the details of your idea. You can't have an idea and not be willing to get your hands dirty, not in corruption or unethical practices, but to engage in diligent, earnest hard work and sincere effort. The second thing that happens to the seed is that it seems to be lifeless. After the seed is sown and in the ground, it may seem lifeless and unproductive from the outside, but on the inside, the seed is growing roots. Before it grows upwards, it grows downwards. Your plan or vision must first take root before it can sprout, and it takes time for a seed to take root. Give your vision time to develop. Not a week, not 2 weeks, not 1 year, not even 2 or 3 years, depending on what you're starting. While it appears dormant, give it enough time. When the root isn't strong, the tree will fall easily when a storm comes. The seed may look lifeless to others and even to you at times, but it is really just growing strong roots. The third important thing that happens to the seed is that it is watered consistently. The key word here is consistently. Water on day 1 doesn't sustain the seed on day 2. It needs daily, consistent watering. You must make the sacrifice of consistently watering your seed. A farmer can't water on day 1 and then not water until day 10 and expect growth. It requires consistency, and consistency requires sacrifice. Your seed can be sown and buried, but if not watered consistently, it will remain unfruitful. You need to work consistently on your plan. The fourth thing you need to know about the seed is that it grows and produces fruit. As common sense as this seems, many people don't realize that if there is no growth after a long time of diligent and consistent hard work, something is wrong. Your seed should grow and produce fruit. There should be a point where you see results or signs of fruitfulness. When you sow water consistently and wait patiently, you should reap fruits. If you don't see fruit from your hard work, you may need to stop, analyze why, and make necessary changes. Don't be afraid to review, relearn, and restart. But where fruit's seen, where a seed is sown, without a seed, there is no hope of a tree. If the seed does not fall to the ground and is buried, there's no hope of taking root. And if the seed is not watered, there is no hope of it growing and bearing fruit. I'll end with this quote. The greatest actualization of a seed is death. This encapsulates the idea that true growth and transformation often require letting go of our old selves or initial state, much like a seed must die to give rise to new life. In my next video, I will be talking about what I call the inverse negative. This is the ability to turn negative to positive by changing how you think. I appreciate every single person listening, and I look forward to your transformation. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you can be notified when a new video is out. See you there. Thank you.